Hey there, we're Krystal and Eric, corporate remote workers, property photographers, and full-time van lifers. We like traveling off the beaten path and finding hidden gems along the way. If you like that too, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more. Oh, I knew it. Okay, I had a song that I was going to sing, a parody, to talk about this park. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
This right here is the best park in Utah. You guys, yeah, that's it.
What was it?
Oh my god, Soulja Boy was everything. Like this video if you like Soulja Boy.
Okay, but you're not wrong. This was, as it turns out, our favorite park in Utah.
That is all of the mighty 5
In 5
days.
Wow, and we are tired to
What an
prove
accomplishment.
it. Arches, as it turns out, it was good to save it for last. It was our favorite.
And one thing that we did do for Arches is that we kind of had to beat the timed entry. So we came in for sunrise, and man, was that beautiful.
So worth it. I'm sure all of these parks look gorgeous at sunrise. We just didn't want to get ourselves up that early for it. It was so nice to be forced to do it for this park because it really reminded us, one, how much we love getting up for sunrise, but also it was so fun to stop and take pictures and just see everything in a nicer light, and just like driving in when it was still dark. It was just a cool feeling.
And on that, I think the best part, or at least our favorite part of Arches, is that it has subjects to photograph. It is the most photogenic of the parks.
Truly agree with that, because the other parks are beautiful, but it is just like landscapes. You're not looking at one thing in particular most of the time. Here you really are focusing on those subjects, which are the arches, and apparently there's over 2,000 of them. So there's a lot of arches to see here. But if arches aren't your thing, maybe you won't enjoy it that much. It did get a little repetitive where it's like, okay, we saw one, this one looks kind of the same, this one also looks kind of the same, but we liked photographing it.
Arches indeed, yes. It was fun to get pictures of them and see them from all different angles, and to be in front of them in pictures. They make a great backdrop. So from a photography standpoint, for a photographer's eye, Arches is like bar none when it comes to the parks.
That's definitely what makes it our favorite. There were some things that drew it back a little bit. One being that it wasn't super accessible. I'm really glad I don't need my crutches anymore.
Oh, this would be impossible.
I would not have been able to do any of these viewpoints.
No, this would had fallen right to the bottom.
And these are the easy ones. There were maybe a few trails that were blacktopped and paved, and you were able to, like, if you have accessibility challenges, you would be able to see some of the views. But most of them are at least like a quarter or a half mile in and out. So you are gonna have to do some walking. And then one of the most famous views, which is Delicate Arch, is actually a 3-mile round trip. So you are definitely signing yourself up for some decent walking. You know, if you're not a hiker, you might want to consider that when you come here.
And all of the parks that we've been to, and we've been to almost 10 now in the last couple of weeks, have been almost entirely paved.
Yes.
You can see or go on a trail and go right up to it via a sidewalk. So that was not the case here in Arches. So I mean, if you are on wheels, like, that's going to be a little bit tougher for sure. You're going off-roading.
Yeah, and even if you want to stay in your car, which we did for a lot of the other parks, we liked staying in the car, doing a little pull-off, seeing the view. You're not going to be able to do that as much here in Arches. The road that you do drive on is very accessible. It's paved. It's very easy. But with the pullouts, you are not going to be right next to the view. There is always that little bit of a trail that may be paved, may not be. So it is much more difficult to drive your car through and just kind of see the sights from the window, and you might want to consider that as well.
Yeah, versus a Bryce Canyon, versus the Canyonlands, which is you basically drive your car up to the viewpoint. You almost need to not even get out of the car.
Yeah.
So it's very different than that. And then just real quick back on that timed entry, we did see driving by the park yesterday that people were lined up outside during the day. So even if you have your timed entry, there's probably a little bit of a wait. When we got here before 7 a.m. this morning, the gate was not even manned and you just drive right in. So I think that the hot tip would be just come in early, bite the bullet, because it's going to be worth it.
We really didn't quite understand why people don't do this more often, because it was so easy. Now, there were a lot of people in the park before 7 a.m. We saw that with sunrise and just the amount of people who were in that arch area.
You're not beating the crowds.
You're not going to beat the crowds, but you do get to come in early and you can spend the whole day here. They're not going to ask you to leave at a certain time if you come in before a timed entry. So we've heard that they're kind of hard to get. We had a difficult time trying to get timed entry a couple weeks ago before this trip. So yeah, I mean, if you're worried about that, just come in the morning. It's not going to be as hot anyway. So like, I'm still in a hoodie. I'm just about ready to take this off.
It is so nice. Moab gets so hot. This is the desert, guys. I know, like, yeah, newsflash, but geez, it's nice to just have pants on today.
Yeah.
That is all 5 of the Mighty 5 in 5 days.
Wow.
It's been quite the epic adventure.
Yeah.
Utah has really delivered. I've enjoyed our time here, and I'm ready to get going, that's for sure.
I'm very excited that we did it. I think it was a really fun thing to do. Happy to end with arches. If you didn't see the other 4 videos that completes the Mighty 5 set, go watch them now.
Like this video, subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right, see you then. No, normal. Jesus. Is that normal? You look like clown shoes.